Thought in Schools initiative and in local community causes through its Wipro Cares program. In the year 2001, Mr. Premji established the Azim Premji Foundation from his personal funds, a not-for-profit organization with a vision of significantly contributing to quality primary education for every child in order to build a just, equitable, humane, and sustainable society. The Azim Premji Foundation has reached out to over 2.5 million of the most disadvantaged children in more than 25,000 schools across India. The foundation is currently in the process of a significant scale-up, including the expansion for a not-for-profit Azim Premji University and multiple fields-level institutions, all focusing on education and related areas of development. Over the years, Mr. Azim Premji has received many honors and accolades which he believes are recognitions for Team Wipro. From being featured amongst the top entrepreneurs, global leaders, and influential people in the world by leading publications such as Times and Forbes, Mr. Premji became the first Indian recipient of the Faraday Medal and has been conferred with honorary doctorates by Wesleyan University, United States of America, Indian Institute of Technology, Bombay, and Roorkee, amongst others. A non-executive director on the board of Reserve Bank of India, he is a member of the Prime Minister's Council for National Integration and for Trade and Industry in India, and also a member of the Indo-UK and Indo-France CEOs Forum. In January 2011, the Government of India conferred upon him the Padma Vibhushan, one of the highest civilian awards, and the Republic of France bestowed upon him the Legion of Honor in November 2012. Forbes India honored him an outstanding philanthropist of the year. May I now invite our distinguished chief guest, Mr. Azim Premji, Chairman of Wipro Limited, to address the students graduating at the IMT Convocation 2013, please.
You know, I have been introduced in this function 3 times so far. Kamal Nath ji has been introduced only once, so I'm 2 up above him. You know, as Kamal Nath ji said, you people are entering, the students here are entering a different phase of life. Many of you all had aspirations to get into some of the finest business schools when you finished your graduation. Some of you all achieved it, some of you all didn't. But all those who are present here have achieved it. And you have worked hard for 2 years, and now you're entering a different phase in life. My advice to you is take that phase in life very seriously, both from the point of view of leadership success, but equally importantly, from the point of view of responsibility you have to society. And that responsibility need not only come from giving donations, that responsibility comes from being involved in the right kind of social service with the right kind of leadership on an ongoing basis of a scale you can afford to do and a time dimension you should make necessary to do. I never had the opportunity of doing a business education. So to that extent, so far as business is concerned, I started as a rookie. The advantage of it was that I had to learn by trial and error. And I'm not here to lecture to you. I know young people don't like to be lectured to you. I'm here to share with you some experiences which I had in my process of trial and error in becoming a reasonably successful leader. One important message which I have for you is learn to make mistakes. If you don't make mistakes, you're not being experimental enough, you're not being innovative enough, you're not being bold enough. But the important thing is when you make mistakes, learn the lesson from the mistakes. You can repeat the same mistakes, but most important, learn the lesson from the mistakes. That's a very important message I would like to leave with you. 2 is learn to learn continuously. The biggest problem we face in a high technology industry of IT is too many of our team members have forgotten to learn and have forgotten to learn to learn. So it creates a huge issue that they're getting themselves outdated. If you want to be current in this age of continuous change, you have to learn continuously. And you have to make time available to do it. In any job which you're there, changes are going to be massive and continuous. And if anything, the pace of change is going to increase as you go forward. You have to be on top of that change to be successful in the career you are pursuing in any organization, whether it be a business organization, whether it be a social organization, whether it be a political organization. You have to be on a basis of always continuously being able to refresh yourself. The third important message I have for you is have confidence in yourself. If you do not have confidence in yourself, how do you expect others to have confidence in you? And with that confidence, you must have tenacity. Tenacity to go on and on and on and continuously pursue something you have confidence in, something in which you believe in, and something you believe very, very firmly that it will turn out right. And don't give up at the last minute when you're already there 95% of the journey. Because you'll be surprised that success will come in the majority of instances where you have a conviction strong enough, you're learning continuously to be successful in the areas where you have conviction. So do not at any circumstances give up on that conviction. Earn what you need. You know, a rupee found is far less value than 10 rupees earned. 10 rupees found is far less value than 1 rupee found. You know, I have learned this very much in life. What comes easy goes easily. But when you have really earned something, it has a lot of meaning to you. And it's very important that when you grow up, when you have a family, when you have children, teach them to earn what they are given. And teach them that earning what they are given is not a slow process, it's a continuous process and very often a difficult process. One thing one finds with Indian parents continuously, and I get saddened by it, is they give their family members and their children too easily. They have got to make their children earn what they are given. And that is a very important lesson in life. The fifth lesson, which is important, which I have learnt in life, is quest for excellence in whatever you do. There is a huge difference in what you achieve by being good and what you achieve by being excellent. And excellence is a habit. It is not an act. It's an habit which has to be continuously done and practiced to become part of your DNA. And if you want to be successful in life, you have to excel in whatever you do in life. If you don't, you're like the rest. You're not differentiating yourself and you're not rising like cream to the top. Please build the habit of excellence in whatever you do. 6, you must have social commitments. You must have social commitment as a natural part of your life. You know, I'll give you a simple example of what we do in Wipro. We started in Wipro in a program which we call Wipro Applying Thought in Schools 11 years back. And we concluded that school education in India, in the urban centers, was too much rote earning related. Students didn't grow, students didn't challenge, students didn't build a value system, students didn't build being a member of society. And we dedicated our time to it, our effort to it, and we built partners so that we could be national on it. In the process, over the past 10 years, 11 years, we have now involved ourselves with more than 2,000 schools across the country. The best of schools, the Doon schools, the Stevens schools, and the worst of schools, the rich schools and the poor schools. Our programs charge a minimum amount of 10% of our cost to the poor schools because we want their skin in the game. And we charge more of our cost to the rich schools because they can afford to pay. But in the process, we have now engaged with over 1 million students cumulatively. And we think we have made a difference to many of those million children. In addition, about 3 years back, we found that too many of the engineering graduates which came out of our engineering schools, and India graduates about almost 800,000 graduates from the engineering schools, both diploma graduates and degree graduates. US graduates 120,000. Germany, probably the most engineering-oriented society in the world graduates about 40,000 engineers. But we found that less than a third of those engineers were employable by the technical industry. They were not employable not because the students were not bright. The students were bright because engineering is a very respected career in India. It was because the syllabus of the engineering colleges, many of which had come up for profit, was outdated. It was not modern. The professors were potentially good, but were not well trained. They were not current on technology. So we dedicated 15 professors from our teaching university in our company to work with the engineering colleges to rehaul their curriculum, to teach their teachers how to be more effective, to upgrade the technical training of their teachers, and to participate in class dynamics. We went a step further. We packaged this whole program electronically, and we have now given it to NASCON, which is the Central Association of Software, to be used with other members free. And we have volunteered to give training to other large companies or small companies or medium-sized companies who are willing to repeat a similar initiative at universities. Why did we do that? For a very selfish reason. We have no claim on the students. We have to compete with them on campus like anyone else. Two, we believe that if we are able to raise this 33% employable graduates in engineering to more than 50%, the pool of talent in the country increases so much, and our induction requirements come down so much. We formed our foundation, which is a private initiative, more than 10 years back. And here we dedicated ourselves exclusively to education in the villages of India. We only work in the villages of India. And about 3 years back, we formed the Azim Premji University, which is a not-for-profit university, which focuses on training teachers with the master's degree and training the master's degrees in community development. We are now extending it to a bachelor's degree. But we work coupled in the university very closely with our foundation. And our foundation is a grassroots foundation which works at the village level. It works with the schools, it works with the teachers, it works with the teacher of teachers, it works with the state functionaries, it works with the state leadership, it works with the district training institute. We today employ almost 1,000 people in the foundation, and we are scaling up very, very rapidly. And we think we are making some difference in the quality of education in the villages of India. My last advice to you is change, but do not change. There are some things which in life which you must not change. You must not change your values. You must not change your beliefs. You must not change the core of what you believe in. And hold on to that very, very tightly. And never, never compromise your values for anything in life. Because if you do that, you lose respect with yourself. And when you lose respect with yourself, you lose respect with the teams which will work under you as you go forward. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for the convocation address this year. Thank you very much indeed. May I now request Mr. Azim Premji to kindly award the medals to the first and second rank holders graduating from the programs held at IMT Nagpur. I request you, sir, to kindly step in front of the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, as we all know that on the 8th of March, we have commemorated International Women's Day. This we can celebrate today at IMT Nagpur once again with all the medal winners being women candidates. The gold medal for the highest CGPA across all streams of the PGDM for 2011 to 2013 goes to Neeti Rastogi. The silver medal for the highest CGPA across all streams of PGDM goes to Sonam Khare. The gold medal for PGDM General for the year 2011-2013 goes to Niti Rastogi. The silver medal for the PGDM General 2011-2013 goes to Sonam Khare. The gold medal for PGDM Finance for the year 2011-2013 goes to Singla Pooja Rajesh Kumar. The silver medal for PGDM Finance goes to Bhuvaneswari Devi Chiruvu. The gold medal for PGDM Marketing 2011-2013 goes to Nikita Chaturvedi. The silver medal for PGDM Marketing 2011-2013 goes to Divya Abraham. The gold medal for the best outgoing student, PGDM 2011-2013, goes to Nidhi Gupta. Thank you very much, sir, for presenting the medals. May I now request Dr. R. Nangudkar, Director of IMT Nagpur, to kindly administer the management oath to all the students of the passing out batch. All the graduating students may now rise and take the oath, please.
Please repeat the oath after me, all the graduating students. I, having qualified for the postgraduate diploma in management, do solemnly take an oath that to the best of my ability, knowledge, and judgment, I will duly and sincerely bring my organization to excellence with utmost satisfaction to all the stakeholders. Utilize all resources placed at my disposal to achieve sustainable development in accordance with the rule of law. Uphold principles of business ethics and practice tenets of good governance. May you prove worthy of being a true IMTian.
May I now invite Mr. Kamal Nath, President of the Board of Governors, IMT Nagpur, to award the diplomas to the students of the passing out batch, please. All the students who have pursued postgraduate diploma in management from IMT Nagpur will now rise to take their diplomas. I'd like to request Professor Subodh Tagare, Faculty IMT Nagpur, to kindly usher in the PGDM students, please. And I request Chairperson of the PGDM program, IMT Nagpur, Dr. Jitendra Sharma, to kindly come up on the stage, please.
Sir, I present to you the students of PGDM programs whose names appear on the list and who have been examined and found qualified for the postgraduate diploma in management, to which I pray that they may be admitted.
I will now call out the names of the students of the PGDM General IMT Nagpur. Ayush Srivastava, Abhinav Arya, Abhishek Bhalla, Aditi Gupta, Aditi Prasad, Aditi Sancheti, Aditya Chaudhary, Aditya Jaiswal, Akanksha Gupta, Akash Sethia. Akhil Arora, Akshar Anu, Akshay Shukla, Anant Sahai, Anshul Jain, Animesh Kumar, Anjali Iyer, Ankit Gupta, Ankita Saraugi, Ankush Ramesh Agarwal.